Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on I Don't Want to Talk by Wallows. This request just came in, so if you've got any requests, put them in the comments section. I'll try and do a video for you. Also, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to support the channel, support me, and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. We've got quite a lot of lines to get through, but it's all relatively easy. My guitar's in standard tuning. Now, the main riff that happens quite a few times in the song sounds like this. So to play that, we play E3, and then D2, then E3 to D, then E3 to A2. So the first bar is, and then into the next bar we've got another E3, then an A, A2, A, and then E3. So if we put the whole riff together, it sounds like this. And up to speed. And that just repeats around 4 times. And then we go to the verse. Now the verse is really, really easy. All we're going to play is E3 for 2 bars of quavers, so it's 16 times, and then move down a string and play A3 16 times. So you get this. And that's all we need to play through the verse. That repeats around 4 times. If you wanted to, you could play a G chord for 2 bars and then a C chord for 2 bars. But on the track, it just feels like he's playing. And repeating round. So after that repeats round, it then goes back, I think it goes back to the riff again, and then another verse. And then we get the bridge. Now the bridge goes like this. So for that we play E3 and A2, and you can play that 8 times. Then it goes to open E and A2, 8 times on that, and then you go to A3 and D2, and you can play that 8 times. Actually, you're going to play that 16 times because there's 2 bars of it. So the whole of the bridge goes. Repeats. And then the chorus goes. So to play that chorus, E3 twice, then D2 twice, and then D twice. So it goes. The next bar, bar 12, is the same, but you start with an open E twice, then D2, then D. So bar 12. Bar 13, you've got A3 twice, then D2 twice, D twice. So the first 3 bars of that chorus go. And then you just play A3 and open D string 8 times. So the first 4 bars of the chorus. And then you're going to play E3 and A2, same as what we did on the previous line, does that 8 times. Then open E and A2, then A3 and D2 for 16 times. So the whole of the chorus goes. Then that goes back to the riff, verse, bridge, and then another chorus. And then there's a little sort of breakdown bit that goes. And that's just playing A5, going da 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 da. First 2 bars. It just does that for like times 2, so you get. takes us on into the middle 8. These first 8 bars, we've just got chords D, which is your second finger E2, first finger on G2, third finger on B3. So you've got the D chord, lasts for 2 bars, then it goes to E minor, which is just your second finger A2, third finger on D2, playing all the strings. 2 bars of that. Then it goes to a C chord, which is your first finger on B1, second finger on D2, and your third finger on A3. And it's going to play that for 2 bars, and then it's going to play it again for another 2 bars. So the whole of that line just goes like this. And then on to the next line, and it's still got a D chord. We're going to start strumming again. So 16 times on the D, 16 times on the E minor, and then I've just done a C power chord. You could play a C chord, but I've just done A3 with your first finger and D5 with your third finger. And it's going to do 2 bars of that going. And then just 1 hit on each bar, bar 37 and 38. So the whole of that line goes like this. And then the next line, it just goes back to the riff that we've done before. Does that around 4 times. And then after that, we go to like a G chord. I've written a slightly different G here. We've got first finger E3, second finger on G4, third finger A5, little finger on D5. 2 bars of quavers of that. So then 2 bars of E minor, and then 4 bars of C. So this line goes. Then the next line is exactly the same, but the first 2 bars change to a D. So you got. And then you just finish with the riff. It goes around 8 times, and that's the whole song. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, leave me some comments in the comment section, let me know what you thought of the video, let me know where in the world you've come from, where you're watching this from. Let me know what songs I should do next, and if you love what I'm doing and you want to support me, keep my channel going, and you want to print the tabs off for this, I've got a Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. Thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.